Hi, hey, and hello. This is Jessica Lee Reader with Vitalized Body, and I'll be your guide today. I am going to lead you through a really grounding and rejuvenating practice that will help to stimulate your immune system and improve your digestion. So please just listen to your body and do what feels good, and we will begin our practice. So I'd like for you to find a nice, tall, comfortable seat. You want to have a long spine from your tailbone to the crown of your head. And you can either sit cross-legged, on top of your knees, on top of a pillow, or on top of a block to get started. Please place your palms face down. This is very symbolic of grounding. So you want to ground down into this practice. I invite you to close your eyes, please. And from here, go ahead and take a deep, full body breath in. Inhale. Hold it at the top. Take another little sip of air in. And then audible exhale out through your mouth. Hold it at the bottom. Breathe in. Inhale. Hold it at the top and take another little sip of air in. And then audible exhale out through your mouth. One more time through. Hold it at the bottom. Deep breath in through your nose. Inhale. Hold it at the top. Take another little sip of air in. And then audible exhale out through your mouth. This time, seal your lips and breathe in through your nose. Maybe you have an audible constriction in through the back of your mouth, activating your Ujjayi pranayama breath, and then breathe out through your nose. So try that again. Breath in through your nose. And then breath out through your nose. This is how we will breathe throughout the duration of our practice. Go ahead and take a breath in. You can blink open your eyes or keep them closed, and then go ahead and reach your right ear to your right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, gaze back. So follow this pattern with an inhale as you roll your neck down, and an exhale as you roll up. Just feel the cranks in your neck. Or hear them, and then change directions to your left. You can switch up your breath if it feels better for you to exhale as you roll down. And inhale up. And try that out. What feels good for you today? Once you've done 3 times and you feel balanced, come back here, and then we'll do some shoulder rolls. Inhale back, and exhale down. Really elaborate, intentional shoulder rolls here. Come to this moment, this present moment. Switch directions. Keep your breath flowing really fluidly through your body. And then go ahead and roll back and down. Inhale, reach up. Collect something that you need. What do you need? Maybe it's peace. Maybe it's grounding. Maybe it's calm. What word comes to you right now? What mantra? What affirmation? Just collect it up at the top here with the breath in. Really fill your body up with it, and then exhale and seal it in, hands to heart. Draw your chin in, gaze down. Massage your clavicle here, massage your heart space in circles one way and the other way. Inhale, lift up, collect it again. Exhale, hug it in. One more time, inhale, lift up. Exhale, hug it in. Draw your chin in for a moment. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower your right hand down. Inhale, lift your left hand up. And then exhale, go ahead and reach up and over to your left. Little bend and through your right elbow is fine. Lower your left shoulder blade down. Inhale. Lift up and then exhale. Maybe reach even deeper. You can even walk your right hand all the way out to as far as feels good and feel the side body stretch. Inhale, really open up through your left side body as you gaze up. And then exhale here. Lower your left hand down. Trace up and around. Reach back up. Inhale here. Exhale, just go post your arms. Let your intention, your grounding, your peace, your calm, let yourself be open to receiving these emotions. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower your left hand down. Inhale, reach your right arm nice and high. And then exhale, bend at your left elbow as you reach up and over to your left. Inhale, breathe in. And then exhale, can you just walk your hands a little further out to the left? Find what feels good so you feel really good side body stretch. Lower your right shoulder down and then gaze up if it feels okay. Inhale here. Exhale. And then go ahead and find that little trace up and around. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower your shoulders down. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, goal post. Open up through your arms, open up through your heart space. Inhale, breathe in, and then exhale. Make a fist behind your back. Inhale, reach the fist away from you. Open up through your heart space. And then exhale and just fold, hinge forward. As you fold, lower your head down, reach your arms. Maybe your fist comes up and over. And then inhale back down. Oh yeah, already feeling more calm and grounded. You can take another shoulder roll. And then take your left hand, place it over your right thigh. Take your right hand behind you. Inhale, make a little kickstand, find length. And then exhale, find a little twist. Inhale, find some length. And exhale, find a twist. One more time, inhale. Really create space. And then exhale, gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, go ahead and lower your left hand down behind you. And then we're just gonna lift our hips up and reach the right arm up. Awesome opening. Inhale here. And then exhale, trace your right hand up and around, back up here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, goal post, find your back bend. Inhale here. Exhale, make another fist behind your back with your left thumb on top. Inhale, open up, pull the fist away from you and down towards the earth. Exhale, maybe fold a little deeper. Yeah, inhale, come up. And then exhale, this time take your left hand, place it over your right hand, place it over your left thigh. And your left hand comes behind you. Inhale here. Exhale, find the twist. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, find length. Exhale, find depth. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, right hand down this time. Left arm up, send your hips high, feel the opening. Inhale. And then exhale, go ahead and trace your left arm up in a circle, up to the top. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, hands to hearts. Breathe in, close your eyes. And exhale out. And then take the soles of your feet together. You can capture over the tops of your feet as you interlace your hands. Maybe you slide forward a little bit with your hips. What feels good for you today? Let your knees fall open. Inhale, find length. Draw your chin in just a little bit. And then exhale, hinge at your elbows as you fold forward. You can allow your head to hang heavy. Shake it, yes and no. Inhale, find length. Exhale, maybe fold even further. Yeah, should feel awesome. Inhale, come up, massage the insides of your feet a little bit if you like. And then with an exhale, V out your legs. Find a tall seat. Inhale, lift up. You can have a little bend in your knees and then flex your toes towards your face. And then exhale, just fold forward. Inhale here, lift up. Exhale, fold just a little bit deeper. Oh yeah, feel it through the hamstrings, friends. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hinge over to the right, fold. Inhale, find length, draw your left shoulder down. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Work your forehead to your knee. If it feels good, just honor where you're at. There's no right or wrong in yoga. It's a practice. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hinge over to your left, fold. Inhale, lift up, draw your right shoulder down. Exhale, fold just a little deeper. Inhale, come up, feet come together. Find a tall seat. Maybe you move your hips back and forth a little bit. Flex your toes towards your face. And then bend your knees a little bit here. Inhale, lift your arms up, and then exhale, fold. I'd love for you to capture the tops of your toes. So bend your knees as much as you need to. And then pull your toes back and then pedal your feet out to get deeper into your ankles, into your calves. It should feel amazing. So just pedal it out. Continue your breath. Find what feels good for you today. And then capture your big toes. Inhale here. Exhale, you can hinge forward with a flat back. Draw your shoulder blades back. Inhale. Exhale, maybe hollow out your belly as you fold just a little deeper. And then relax everything. Relax your head down. Shake it yes and no. Slowly inhale as you rise up. And then exhale, cross your ankles. Inhale up into tabletop. So in your tabletop, I'd like for you to have your knees stacked under your hips and your wrists under your shoulders, and then open your fingers nice and wide. Just spend a moment here. Maybe move your head, move your hips back and forward. Maybe up and down, forward and back, whatever direction feels good. And then really find a nice tabletop alignment here. Inhale, lower your belly as you gaze up. Your tailbone lifts for cow. And then exhale in opposition. Push the mat away from you. Work your belly toward your spine and shake your head yes and no. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, hollow in. One more time, inhale, lift up. Exhale, hollow in. Inhale, come to center, and then flip your fingertips towards your body. If your wrists are particularly tight, then maybe you do one hand at a time. We're about halfway through, so if you'd like to switch it out, you can. If you're doing one hand at a time. Maybe it feels okay for you to rock just a little bit side to side. Stretching the wrists out, the forearms, maybe you go forward and back a little bit. It's a pretty intense stretch. So find what feels good and breathe into it. Inhale, come back to center. You can kind of roll your wrists in one direction and then the other. We're just being gentle today. This is a gentle practice. So how can you also be gentle and grounded with your mind? Inhale, reach your hands forward. Exhale, press your hips back. Work your forehead to the mat for a little puppy pose. Engage through your core. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, can you sink your heart space a little closer to the mat to get deeper into your shoulders? Inhale, come to center. And then bring your knees as wide as the mat. Your big toes can connect. Sink your hips to your heels for child's pose. And then with this hip to heel connection, you can walk your hands forward. Allow your forehead to just melt down and then rock and roll from side to side. This is your seat of intuition, your sixth chakra, or sixth sense, your inner compass. What do you need today? You can allow yourself to inhale in here. And then open mouth, just let go whatever it is that is no longer serving you. Sigh it out. Try it again. Inhale. And maybe as you exhale out, you walk your hands a little further away from you and sink your hips deeper to the mat. Inhale, lift up. Let's come back into tabletop. Really watch your alignment. And then inhale, lift your right arm high. You can circle your wrists in one direction and the other direction. Breathe in, inhale, and then exhale and thread the needle. So you're going to draw your right arm directly underneath your body. Your right ear and right shoulder connect to the earth. And your right palm is up. Your toes are curled under behind you. And if it feels okay, if you'd like to take a half bind, then reach your left arm up and over to your right hip. Left palm is facing away from you. Breathe here. If you'd like to try a balance challenge, really work your right toes curled under and then extend your left leg up behind you. Flex your left toes down and then work your left hip in line with your right as much as you can. And then if you want to try to add a quad stretch, go ahead and bend your foot towards your glutes and then receive the top of your foot. Ooh, yeah. Balance challenge, quad stretch. Inhale, exhale, lower your knee, lower your left hand, and just come out of it the same way you came in with your right arm nice and high. Inhale. Exhale, right hand down. Let's try that on the other side, but go ahead and find a little bit of dynamic movement. Maybe sway from side to side. Perhaps you take a cat-cow. Yogi's choice. Find your strong tabletop, and then inhale your left arm high, circle your wrists in one direction and the other direction. Inhale. Exhale, go ahead and thread it through. This time your left palm faces up, left ear and left shoulder to the mat, and then you take your right arm up and across to your left hip if you want to take the half bind. Go to where you did on the other side. So if you lifted your leg, go ahead and please do that with your right leg this time. If you found the quad stretch, then go ahead and receive the top of your foot. Wherever you're at, inhale. Exhale, right knee down. Right hand down, left arm up. Inhale here. Exhale down. All right, moving forward. Go ahead and extend your left leg behind you and then really work your wrist underneath your shoulders. Left toes point down, gaze down, and then inhale your right arm nice and high. Right biceps in line with your right shoulder. Inhale and reach your leg and your arm 1 inch higher, and then exhale, hug it. Try it again. Inhale here. Exhale, hug it. One more time, inhale up, and exhale, hug in. Inhale, come up, and then kick your foot towards your glute, and then you're gonna reach to the right. Here, you can either just find the twist, which is very cleansing and detoxifying, or you can try to receive the top of your foot, kick your foot into your hand, and then gaze down. Wherever you're at, inhale, kick or twist 1 inch higher, and then exhale, come out in opposition. Inhale here, and then exhale, send your right arm out to the side, left leg out to the side, stay lifted. Inhale, exhale, left foot down. I'm going to turn this way so you can see what I'm doing. You want to make sure that you have proper alignment. So go ahead and work your right knee underneath your right hip. Curl your right toes under. Work your left ankle in line with your left hip, which is all in line with your right knee. And then inhale, lift up. Really work your shoulders over your hips. Exhale, lower your shoulders down. Inhale here. And then exhale, open, expand. Draw your hips forward, engage through your core, gaze up. Inhale, come up. Exhale, tee out your arms. Inhale here, exhale, reach as far as you can to the side, and then drop your right hand down in line with your right knee. Inhale, lift your left leg up, and you can walk your hand out a little further so you can lift your leg a little higher, and then lift your left arm up as well. Flex your left toes, gaze up, inhale. Exhale, lift, engage a little bit more. Inhale here, and then exhale. If you'd like to, you can kick your left foot back, and then work on receiving the top of your left foot. Kick your foot into your hand, and your hand into your foot. Inhale, lift up, open up, and then exhale, come out of it. Inhale here, exhale, left foot down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, goalpost open, should feel good. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, tee out the arms and then hinge over to your left. Take your left hand, place it on your left leg, just avoid your knee, and then inhale your right arm up. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, maybe slide a little bit more. Yeah. Inhale, come up. Exhale, goalpost back bend. Inhale up. Exhale, lower your hands down. Come back into your tabletop. All right, tabletop. How do you want to reset in between this? What feels good? Perhaps it's a child's pose. Maybe you want to go child's pose and then follow me here. Come up. Your hips elevate above your knees, inhale, and then exhale, come forward of your kneecaps, drop your hips down, lift your feet towards your glutes for seal pose. Great lower back opener, inhale. Exhale, child's pose. Wherever you're at, whatever you did, just please meet me back in tabletop. And then curl your left toes under. Inhale, your right leg nice and long behind you. And then exhale, left arm up in opposition. Inhale, really lift your arm and your leg 1 inch higher. Exhale, curl in, knee to elbow. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, curl in. One more time, inhale, lift up. And exhale, hug in. Inhale, come up, and then kick your foot towards your glute. Reach to the left this time. Either find the twist, which is very detoxifying and cleansing, or receive the top of your foot and gaze down. You decide. Find what you did on the other side. We're trying to work towards balance. Inhale here. Kick or twist 1 inch higher. And then exhale out in opposition. Inhale here, exhale, left arm out, right leg out. Sorry, plant. Inhale, exhale, right foot down. All right. So I think you have a pretty good idea of what we're striving for. Left knee under left hip, right ankle in line with right hip. Hips square, right toes pointing forward. You got this. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let's just goalpost back bend. Inhale, come up. Exhale, you can tee out your arms. Inhale here. Exhale, reach as far over as you can to your left. Plant your left hand down and then send your right foot high. You can gaze up, inhale. Exhale, reach a little higher. Inhale, kick your foot in. Exhale, receive it and gaze open. Inhale here. Exhale, release. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, push your hips forward, back bend. Inhale, come up. Exhale, tee out your arms. You can reach as far over as you can to the right. Place your right hand down. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, slide over. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, one more back bend. Push your hips forward to protect your low back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, tabletop. One more opportunity to reset if you'd like. You can work with me towards cat-cow. Inhale, lift tailbone up, gaze up. Exhale, hug in. Shake your head yes and no. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hug in. And then inhale, come to center. Draw your knees in, curl your toes under. Sink your hips back. Walk your hands forward. Just allow your belly to hang over your thighs. Nice compression posture. Allow your forehead to reach the mat. Great for the shoulders. Great for your heart center. Come back to your why. Back to your mantra. Back to your grounding. And then inhale, look up. Come back to tabletop. Take a break. Water break. Okay, let's meet again in tabletop for a moment, please. And then walk your hands a little bit further forward. Work your shoulders over your wrists and then open your fingers nice and wide. Really press the earth away from you as you engage through your core. And then step your left foot back and your right foot back. And they can be a little bit further than shoulder width apart if you'd like a stronger foundation today. And then work your hips, just maybe rock them side to side for a moment. And then work your toes, use your toes to leverage your heels to rock back and forth. Really push the earth away from you and gaze about 12 inches in front of the mat. Breathe in, inhale. Open mouth, exhale. You can drop down to your knees at any time, inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Breathe in, inhale. And then exhale and hug your elbows in as you come all the way down. Flip over onto the tops of your feet. Really work your hips down into the earth. Press your hands underneath your shoulders and then work your elbows in along your side body to prepare for cobra. Inhale, just lift your upper body up. Relax your glutes, gaze down. Breathe 1 inch higher with an inhale, squeeze your shoulders together. And then exhale, lower down. Keep your hands down on the earth. Really work your elbows in a little bit more. And then inhale, just peel up again. All the way up. If it feels okay, relax your glutes and then gaze to the right. And to the left. Right. Come to center, inhale. And then exhale, lower down. Find an interlace of your hands behind your back. Make a fist and then massage your low back. And then inhale and peel the fist away from you. Your shoulder blades come together and you gaze down. If it feels okay, you can inhale and lift your arms up as well, or your legs up as well. Inhale, lift everything higher. Exhale all the way down. If you'd like to, you can either do one leg at a time or the other. But I encourage you to just try both today. Receive the outer edges of your feet, the top. So wrap up and around to the top and then draw your knees together. Draw your elbows in a little bit closer together. Shoulder blades come back, gaze down. And then inhale and peel up. So kick your feet into your hands as you gaze forward. Inhale, open up, and then exhale, lower down. Lower down, your feet can come in, you can kind of sway from side to side, windshield wipe your feet, and then lower them down, hug your elbows in, inhale, come up, exhale, press back, puppy pose. Should feel good. Forehead connects to the earth. And then inhale, come back down. And then tee out your arms here. Inhale. And then exhale, you're going to just drop your torso over to the right a little bit. Your right ear comes to the mat. And then you're going to work your hips in line with one another. So your left hip is stacked over your right. Inhale, lift your left leg back and then press it down onto the earth. The sole of your foot comes to the earth. If it feels okay, then your left arm can come back as well. And you can allow gravity to work your leg, your left knee and your left hand closer to the mat. You're going to get a huge opening here through your right shoulder. Right shoulder, right ear down on the mat. Breathe in, inhale. And then exhale, just come back. Other side. Left arm stays grounded. You can work your right hand in first and then gaze to your right. Left ear comes to the earth. And then work your torso over to the left. Inhale, lift your right leg back. Open up. Ooh, you might get a good pop if it feels like it's coming. You never know. And then go ahead and send your right arm back as well. Allow gravity to do the work. Come back to center. Hands come underneath. You can curl your toes under. You can lift up if you like. Inhale. Tabletop spine or high plank. Exhale. Let's go into down dog. Just pedal it out. Look forward and make sure that your fingers are open wide and your hands are shoulder width distance. Work your biceps in line with your ears and then pedal out your feet. Since this is a grounding meditation, we're going to stay really close to the mat today. And we're just going to finish off with a little surrendering. So find your down dog. It's a resting posture. Really opening up through the back line of your body. Inhale up onto your toes. Exhale, come down. Inhale, go ahead and lift your right leg high and then bend your knee and open your hip. Work your shoulders in line with one another. Your left heel comes down. You can circle out your ankle, your right ankle, your right knee. Inhale, your right leg nice and high. Exhale, step through, low lunge. Work your right knee over your right ankle. Little bend in through your left knee. And then go ahead and bend straighten into your right knee. Working synovial fluid. You should feel this in your left quad as well. And then lower your left knee down, please. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come forward of your left kneecap. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, goal post your arms. Find an interlace with your right thumb on top. Make a fist and send it away from you. Clasp your wrists together. Inhale, open up. Lunge deeper into your left knee. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, you're going to hinge forward. And then exhale, you're going to take your left wrist, your left elbow, and wrap it around your right thigh. And then press your hands together. Work your heart space up as you gaze open over your right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, find a deeper twist. Inhale here. Exhale, twist just a little deeper. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, just lower your hands and then toe heel your right foot all the way out at a 45-degree angle. Your toes will be. It's very Yoda talk. And then go ahead and open and close your knee. So you're going to open and close your hip by working your knee out and in onto the outer edge of your right foot. Just opening a little deeper in through your hips, through your thighs. Continue your breath. And if it feels okay, you can come down onto your elbows for an even deeper lunge here. Come to the outer edge of your right foot. And then if you'd like to go a little further, then work your left forearm down, left elbow in line with your left wrist. Inhale, reach up. Now you can just find another twist here, another opportunity to twist. You're reaching to the right, or you could kick your left foot in and receive the top of your left foot. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, sink a little further forward. Oh yeah. Inhale, come out of it. Relax down. Find some stillness here. And then exhale, you can pop up off of your left knee and just step back to high plank and down dog. I'm taking the vinyasa out of the practice today. I want to ground today, so just really ground into your down dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, bend your knee and open your hip. Circle your ankle, circle your knee. Work your shoulders together. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step all the way through, find your low lunge. Left knee over left ankle, little bend into your right knee. Bend and straighten into your front knee. Allow yourself some time to warm up. Allow yourself some time to ground. Instead of thinking, I'm not flexible enough, think, I'm so glad to be here. It's a shift in perspective. Your body is amazing, and you are amazing. Inhale here. Exhale, go ahead and lower your right knee down. Inhale, come all the way up. And then exhale, come forward of your right kneecap as you open up through your heart space, goalpost your arms. Inhale, exhale, left thumb on top. Inhale, open up. Exhale, sink back a little further. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, find your twist. So you're hooking your right elbow on the outer edge of your left leg. Press your hands together and then reach and look up and over to your left. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, hollow out your belly. Sink a little deeper. Find more of a twist. Inhale, slowly come out of it. Exhale, plant your hands down the inside of your left foot. So heel your left foot out. And then go ahead and make sure that your left toes are at a 45-degree angle and your left knee is tracking in the same direction as your toes as you open and close your hip here. Just open and close. Honor the space of where you're at right now. Each day is different. Each hour is different, and each second is different. How can you be here and be fully present right now? And then if you'd like to, you can lower back down. Gaze down if you'd like. You can even make a fist if it feels good. Just allow yourself to be deeper into this posture if it feels good. You can use pillows, blankets, bolsters. You can stay lifted. There's so many opportunities here. And then if you'd like, you can lower your right arm down and you can reach back, capture the top of your foot, or stay twisted. And you could also just be lifted here if it feels better. What feels good for you right now in this present moment? Allow yourself to come back to your breath. One more breath in. And then exhale and lower down. Go ahead and straighten out through your knee. Plant your hands down and step back. Inhale here, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale for half pigeon. Take your right knee to your right wrist and then slide your left thigh back, left leg back. If this is too much on your knees, flip over and take a supine figure four where you're lying on your back and you're hugging in your right hamstring at a 90-degree angle. Otherwise, I'm going to cue this. So go ahead and find even hips. Just work your right hip back a little bit, gaze over your right shoulder and make sure that your foot is nice and straight. Toes are directly behind you. Inhale, lift up. You can press your hands on your hips if you want and just work for even hips. And then if you like, you can walk your hands down. Maybe you come onto your forearms today. It's a perfect place to be. But if you'd like to go a little bit more, maybe you walk a little further down. And connect your forehead to the mat. Or you can take one hand on top of the other. Again, there's no right or wrong. There is no right or wrong. The only thing that matters is that you are here right now. So breathe in and breathe out. Maybe you rock your forehead from side to side. Inhale, walk your hands back. And if you'd like, you can reach your left foot towards your glute again. Another opportunity for a twist. You could just stay twisted, or perhaps you receive the top of your foot. And you can even come down onto your forearm if you want to go a little deeper into this. Wherever you're at, inhale, exhale, melt deeper into wherever you're at. Inhale, come out of it, hands come down, and then pop up off of your left knee. Inhale your right leg nice and high. Exhale, you can bend your knee again, and then, if you'd like, work your back toes away from you into a reverse tabletop. Knees are over ankles, toes are away, and then bridge your hips up. As you lift your right arm up, you gaze back behind you. Inhale here. Exhale, come out of it. Toes come forward. Find your down dog, pedal it out. Let's do it on the other side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, come in. Left knee, left wrist. Just go ahead and walk your right leg back. And then work towards evenness. Find a little bit of buoyancy in your hips here. Inhale. And then exhale if you walked forward. Find what you did on the other side. We're working towards evenness here. Even though one side might sure be a lot tighter. Definitely be a lot tighter than the other. Can you honor where you're at right now? You can recline fully if you did on the other side. Work on relaxing your facial muscles. Work on relaxing your mind. Make sure your back foot, back toes are pointed straight. Breathe into any areas of tension. Yoga is not intended to be a painful practice. You want to meet your edge, and then perhaps you could go a little deeper. But if you feel any intense pain, any tension, anything that doesn't feel right, come out of it and try something different. So perhaps that supine figure four is better suited for you. And that's the best thing that you can do is listen to your body. If you'd like to, You can inhale and come up and then kick your right foot in. Reach over to your left and either just find the twist, very detoxifying, or capture the top of your foot. And perhaps you come down, you stay lifted, or come down. Inhale. Exhale, twist, kick a little deeper. You decide. Inhale. Exhale, feel it. Friends, inhale, come out of it. And then exhale, lift your left leg high. Inhale here. Exhale, kick your foot. And you can find a reverse tabletop if you like. Inhale, lift your left arm high, gaze back. Relax your glutes. Breathe in. Exhale, everything comes forward. Inhale here. Exhale, ooh, drop your knees down. It should feel good. Walk forward again. Forehead towards the earth, puppy pose. Inhale, just come to the front of the mat. And then exhale, seated. Roll over. Find a tall seat here. Soles of your feet down. Inhale, lift up. Find your intention again. Exhale, hug it in. Come back to that peace, that tranquility, that calm. Let go of the entire practice that we just did and come back to right here, right now. Inhale, lift up. Exhale very slowly. Hollow out your belly. Use your core strength to roll down, all the way down. Exhale, release. Hands overhead. Go ahead and pedal your feet out. Find Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees open wide. Find an interlace of your hands and then lift your head up. Inhale here. Exhale, make a little pillow for your heart. You can close your eyes here. Visualize yourself as a tree with strong roots growing into the earth. As a tree, the wind comes past you and your leaves shake a little bit. But you have such resilience within you and all around you that you stay grounded and rooted in the earth. So much of what we learn in yoga, we can take with us into our daily lives. Just as a tree is grounded into the earth and the wind ruffles its leaves, you too can be grounded into your practice of yoga, not only on the mat, but off of the mat as well. Inhale and lift your arms up and then draw your knees together. Place your hands on top of your shins and then just sway from side to side. Tabletop your knees. Goal post your arms. Flex your toes towards your face with an inhale. And then exhale, just drop your knees over to the left as you gaze to the right. Both of your shoulders are grounded to the earth. Inhale, come up, tabletop. Exhale, gaze over to the left as you reach your knees over to the right. Bringing out what's no longer serving you to create space to allow yourself to be more grounded. Inhale, come up. Go ahead and lift your legs up the wall. Lift your arms up the wall. You can find a couple circles of your wrists and ankles in one direction and the other direction. Find a modified happy baby by sending your left leg all the way out to the side in line with your left hip. Draw your right knee in, left hand on left hamstring, and then you can switch. Inhale, come to center, maybe exhale, switch. A little bit of breath to movement. Find what feels good. Inhale, come to center. Just hug everything in. One last little compression posture here. Inhale, lift your forehead to your knees. Just squeeze everything super tight, even your facial muscles. Breathe in, inhale, and then exhale for your final Shavasana. Allow yourself to take up space. Your palms can face up, feet nice and wide. Breathe in, fill everything up. Audible exhale out. Allow yourself to melt into the earth, into your mat, as if you were a tree, grounding into your surroundings. I'll guide you out. There's no rush. But if you're ready to move on with your day, you can find a little bit of movement in your fingers and toes. Maybe you rock your head from side to side. Inhale. Stretch your arms long. Draw your knees together. And then go ahead and bring your feet to the earth. Lower your tailbone away from you. Send it away. And then roll over into a fetal position. Bicep is your pillow. This is very symbolic of transitioning from your yoga practice into your daily life. What can you bring with you that you love about yourself? What can you bring with you that you love about this practice? And with that, you can inhale and rise up. Come all the way up to a seat. Inhale. Reach up, collect something that you still need. Exhale, hug it in. Just hug it in. You have all of the tools that you need within yourself. Come back to this grounding, peace of mind. Come back to this clarity. Come back to this compassion, this kindness, this love, this fulfilling emotion that you have when you need it. It's always there. Namaste, friends. Vitalize your day.